Hello, my name is Joe and I'm the director for Blindsided.
Hello, my name is Brandon and I'm the assistant director for Blindsided. This film is about two detectives who are working on a case together, and one of them is looking for some missing evidence that the other one has concealed, and we find out a disturbing truth about one of them being a serial killer that collects body parts.
One of the major challenges we faced when recording Blindsided was the car battery decided to die during our first shoot. And this happened right after we were struggling to get the radio mic set up for 3 hours. So this was a major setback for us.
One of the challenges I faced was a lack of organisation on set.
When do you think we're ready for a taste?
Which led to a lot of time being wasted for our actors and crew, which we couldn't waste on a real set. And I'm glad I learned this now, and I won't make this mistake in the future.
So before we started the production phase, we went through various different iterations of the script. When we went through the 9th draft, I was thinking, come on, this has to be it, this has to be the last one. And then we'd find issues with it. Eventually we found our footing and we gained momentum.
30 minutes before the shoot would start, I would set up with the crew, make sure the first shot was ready to go, and the jib and the dolly were all set up so we could just use them when we wanted.
I would make sure I had 30 minutes before set with the actresses. And then when they got onto set and we were going through takes, I could then say, hey, remember when I said this 30 minutes before? Well, maybe tone it up 10%, maybe throw the production folder onto the dashboard, and then this will mitigate this issue that we were having.
I enjoyed the entire process of this film, from pre-production to post-production, especially the writing stage, and I really want to improve on my writing in the future. Being on set, learning to be more professional, and just going through that editing process again, learning Pro Tools, sound design, and just sound design is extremely important.
One of the things I found most enjoyable on set was actually leading the actresses onto the characters that I'd envisioned months ago before we even started filming, and seeing those performances come to life was really exciting to see translated from paper in front of your eyes.
My second AD, Jake Whitehead, taught me to rely on my other crew members more often, especially my director, listening to my director on set, because I'm quite stubborn for the shots and wanting it to look perfect, and letting my camera operator Matthew do his job, and my lighting assistant Kian, and just putting my trust in other people that they can do their job well, and me as assistant director is just supposed to tell them my vision and give them the instructions of what to do.
Watching other people be directors of photography on my set, I learned that there's a lot more than meets the eye when it comes to that role. And seeing Kian Thompson do the lighting and Matt doing the camera, and then seeing Brandon coming over looking at the camera saying, okay, maybe we should move the camera this way, and the lighting on her face should be moved slightly more to the left so we get that shadow. I realised that all these elements are what it takes to be a DOP.
I've learnt that I could handle a lot of more work than I thought, and because I'm so passionate in this film, I'm not afraid to work long hours.
I learnt from working on Blindsided that I am more resilient than I'd first thought. I was able to gather my bearings, find creative solutions, talk with the sound operator and make sure that I was finding different ways for him to sit in the car, and it was fun. It was nice seeing that there was something within me that I didn't know I was capable of.
One of the key takeaway points is to definitely test shoot more often, and on my next film I'll definitely test shoot in terms of sound, in terms of camera, and in terms of how the crew works, and making sure the crew works well and efficiently before I even start shooting.